Hello. And this is an article on um engineers uncover the leaning tower of Pisa. Pisa's secret to shrugging off earthquakes. Engineers have uncovered how the leaning tower of Pisa has managed to withstand several large earthquakes over the centuries. With its iconic unintended tilt, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is probably one of the best known construction blunders of in the world. Although the lean was stabilized during restoration work in the 1990s, the tower stood at a precarious angle for more than 600 years before that, surviving numerous large earthquakes without damage. Now, a team of engineers has identified how it managed that feat. The lean became almost apparent immediately as the second floor was built in 1178. The blame was placed on the foundation, which was both too small and sitting atop soft soil. Yeah, I wonder what kind of soil was it composed of. I didn't really look into the history of the Leaning Tower, but it'd be interesting. Where was the job site built? What kind of soil it was, and all that good stuff. Maybe not. But that didn't stop engineers from continuing their work, with the remaining 6 stories being added over the next 200 years. Wow. Now this one took a while. See, for centuries, the Leaning Tower of Pisa stood at a 5-degree angle, so that the top of the 58-meter, 190-foot tall building was offset by more than 5 meters, 16 feet. But despite its apparent vulnerability, the structure has shrugged off at least 4 strong earthquakes recorded in the area since 1280. That's a pretty good record. I don't know if anybody ever read about earthquakes, and they would see like the buildings. They would show pictures of the earthquakes and the damage it has done to the buildings. Yeah, most of those buildings they usually they don't stand. Well, this one did. Huh. But I don't know what kind of Italy, and I don't think is Italy even known as an earthquake area. I don't know. I guess it is according to this article. Just how it was able to do so has remained a mystery. So, a research team comprised of 16 engineers from institutes such as the University of Bristol and Roma Trade University set out to investigate. The researchers studied seismological, geotechnical, and structural information of the tower and its surrounding area, and found that it all comes together to give the Leaning Tower of Pisa a pretty unique set of characteristics. Essentially, the interaction between the soil and the structure on top of it is more dynamic than most other buildings. because the foundation soil is so soft, responsible for the tower's lean in the first place, and the tower is so tall and stiff. The building itself doesn't resonate with the ground motion during earthquakes. Ironically, the very same soil that caused the leaning instability and brought the tower to the verge of collapse can be credited for helping it survive the seismic event, says George Milanakis, an engineer on the study. The results are due to be formally presented at the European Conference Earthquake Engineering in Greece next month. So yeah, I just chose this article randomly, which is interesting. It's kind of, it's sort of like the oddball buildings, and if you would think you have a group of people, of buildings, and you would think of a building as mostly standing upright, standing straight, because that would make sense. Because why would you have a building that leans over? And it probably would give the impression, if that the tower is leaning, it's leaning, that it would tilt over and land to the ground. Well, yeah, yeah, this is the black sheep right here. Yeah, the black sheep of the buildings. I guess it's sort of like the family member who, it's just kind of out there. So yeah, there you go. Pretty cool stuff. And I guess it took about 600 years before someone came up with the idea that, 1178. Wow. No, wait, hold on. So, right, the tower stood, so it stood for 600 years, but so this is sort of, maybe it's not, I don't think it's the right date, but that's sort of the idea in 1178 that the building started, as the second floor was being built. So that's when it began construction. Yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. And it took this long in history to put somebody to come up with the idea of, hey, let's actually do a measurement, a inspection, a study on why this building would make this sort of lean. But yeah,